Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, we have an interesting article here regarding AT&T. It's from Fierce Wireless. You can find the link for the article in the description below. So the author is Julia King. Release date is June 15, 2023. Alright, so the reason for this article, besides its news regarding AT&T, is I found it interesting actually. So the headline title is AT&T Return to Office Mandate Creates Job Uncertainty for 60,000 Workers. So it looks like AT&T is requesting that a number of their managers, more like 60,000 managers, return to work in person to one of the company's 9 offices. All right. Now, they say that despite many employees living far away from home, or far away from these locations, they still are requesting that they come in. So apparently, even though AT&T said restructuring will help cost savings and increase collaboration, this request has sparked outrage between many employees who really see it as a disguised staff reduction effort. So many feel AT&T knows that that many of these employees will not be able to come in, okay, because they're now too far away. Maybe they've relocated during the pandemic, or whatever the reason is. So they're not going to be able to go to some of these offices. So let's read a little bit more about the article. AT&T CEO John Stankey estimated that around 15%, which is 9,000, of the affected managers will have to choose between relocating or leaving the company. According to Bloomberg sources within AT&T claimed that due to proposed office reductions and task-specific realignments, the actual number of the affected managers could be closer to 25,000. And in most cases, AT&T won't pay relocation expenses. Even though the company has 350 offices across all 50 states, managers are being asked to work from one of these offices. So it'll be Dallas, Atlanta, Los Angeles, San Ramon, California, Seattle, St. Louis, Washington, and 2 New Jersey towns, which are Middleton and Bedminster. So according to an internal document that was sent to employees that indicated their work designation and location will be determined by their leadership team based on business needs and collaboration requirements. AT&T supervisors expected to complete the new assignments by the end of June. Now, apparently there's a lack of clarity and transparency regarding how employees will be assigned to the 9 designated hubs, and this has caused confusion and chaos within the company. Apparently, there are no detailed explanations of the selection process, and even employees currently based in one of the hubs could be reassigned to another. So, according to an AT&T manager and one of Bloomberg's anonymous sources, they're saying it's a layoff, wolf, return to office sheep's. So basically, they're saying it's a layoff in wolf's clothing. Okay, so it's a layoff, wolf, return to office sheep's clothing. That's the exact statement that was made by this AT&T manager. AT&T did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Fierce Wireless, who the article was from. The return to office mandate comes on the heels of what Stankey had called AT&T's most profitable quarter and most lucrative EBITDA generation in our wireless business in its history. Earlier this spring, that's what he says. So the carrier reported 422,000 postpaid phone net adds in its first quarter of 2023, and it reported domestic wireless service revenues of $15.5 billion, which is up 5.2% year over year. Realistically, the company is facing challenges, including high mobile phone inventory costs, construction expenses to build its 5G network, and declining contributions from its DirecTV joint venture. Despite his public optimism, Stankey is under pressure to reduce costs after AT&T's first quarter free cash flow fell far below expectations for the second consecutive year. We know that AT&T shares have fell more than 10% this April after the company announced earnings with $1 billion in free cash flow, far below analyst estimates. Additionally, their phone subscriber count has significantly slowed down, which we know about this, which is why they've been looking into fiber, right? We know that it's why they've been trying to get, further into fiber. They're investing a lot of money in fiber. They're hoping that will spark more growth, right? We know this already. And, it's probably a sure way to do it. As of right now, their fiber business seems to be doing good. It's highly rated. And it's probably the only thing they really have going for them right now that they can capitalize on, except for doing something like this. So I've read a good amount of the article. The link will be there for you in the description. I think it's time to just kind of weigh in a little bit. So I really do think that this is probably a sneaky move by AT&T. They feel a lot of people have been probably getting away with murder for a while, right? They've been taking advantage of the work from home privilege for a long time. I got to say AT&T, there's a lot of jobs that have rushed people back quicker, although there are many jobs that are still continuing to offer work from home, privileges. There have been many companies that have gotten people back way long ago. So I won't hate on them for doing that so much. But, you can see behind this that there's clearly some more, there's something deeper, right? This is definitely a sneaky, hat pull over face kind of thing. They're definitely looking to off some of these employees. Some of these executives and managers are probably have a lot of they're getting paid probably very well, high salary, probably a generous bonus, benefits, and they probably feel we have too many. We don't necessarily need them. If they want to work for us, they can go to one of these offices, but they know that they probably won't. So it's basically it's either you find a way or you're going to be unemployed, and it's on you. So it's a sneaky way of doing it, but it's a fair way according to work regulations. So they can't really be held responsible for it. Nothing can really happen. The employees will be forced to leave, and AT&T will save a ton of money. This is just pretty much how it's going to go. And that's the game you play when you work for a company, So there's not much that can be said about it. I think AT&T stock is going to drop as a result of this. It's going to create panic for many people because they're going to see it as a big change within the company, like maybe they're downsizing or whatnot. So I think we'll see a dip in their stock even more than it's already dropped. I don't know how much and for how long, but I think we'll see that. So, I think that this is definitely a way for them to try to recapitalize. We know that they've been struggling financially. Stanky's been on record to say this in a number of articles. And all of these companies, all the carriers are looking for ways to regrow. They've made some bad investments. They haven't had much success. They've wasted a lot of money on the 5G build out. AT&T is among the many that have put a lot of money into it, and it's been a very slow, painful growth for them. So they need to figure out ways to get back into the game, right? So they're investing in, like I said, fiber. They get rid of some high salary employees, 25,000 of them, perhaps. It probably won't be that much. But, maybe 10, maybe 9, like they originally said, maybe 9. So, and then you could save a lot of money doing that, So it's not the right way, but, what's a company to do, right? I'm not for it. I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing. It is what it is. It's just the game that, we all play when you work for an employer, right? So that's how it is. You're just a guest. You're a paid guest. That's pretty much how it goes. So there you have it. You guys can weigh in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you think that's their ultimate goal here, is to get rid of these people so they can save the couple of dollars, by doing this? Do you think that they, I mean, many of you may agree, like, all right, they should just go back anyway, right? Why did they get that privilege to work from home for so long? Or some of you may say, no, they shouldn't be forced back in. That's the cool thing about this. Everybody has an opinion, and everybody's opinion is well respected because it's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, you know, and everybody looks at things differently, right? We all look at it differently, and that's what makes this whole thing interesting, right? To see like everybody's point of view in it. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna stop talking. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button on your way out, and leave a comment if you want. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.